Good morning, my little dumpster fire babies. How is everyone doing this morning? I hope your day's off to a wonderful, fantastic start. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Carrington. Not your first time here, hi, welcome back. How's the family? If you enjoy any and all things makeup related, especially testing out some new makeup, definitely go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell to be notified of all my future uploads. If you enjoy this video, definitely give this video a thumbs up. I would definitely appreciate that. Go and follow me over on Instagram if you are not yet already. It is Life with Carrington M. And let's go ahead and let's dive on into today's video, which is so exciting because we are testing out the new Blvd Cosmetics All Done Up collection. So in this collection, you're going to get a palette. This only has 20 shades, which is markedly smaller than their normal palettes, which is usually about 30 shades. So you get 10 less shades. But I do know a lot of people really do appreciate like having like a smaller, more compact type palette. So they definitely did release that. Then it comes with 4 lip cream with a lip liner option. So you buy, they come in like a set. So you get whatever, shade that you like. You get the lip liner and you get the liquid lipstick that goes with it. And then you get this cream gel liner. Yes. Cream gel liner. This is in the shade black, and then you have a little brush that gets to go with it. So if you guys are excited to see what I think of this collection, what look we come up with, then definitely keep on watching. So let's go ahead and let's start popping off with some swatches. So first row is Knockout. It's just a white. And then we have Vision. This is, okay, what do I want to call it? It's like a pastel green, but I would say it's more of like a pistachio type of green. That's what I'm trying to come up with. Then you have Features, which is like this light yellow. Close Up, which is on camera and the swatch, it looks a lot more orange than it does in the pan. In the pan, it kind of looks like a really like light salmon, but on camera it looks a little bit more orange, and in the swatch it looks a little bit more orange. Then we have Natural. This is like a super light brown, like a very neutral light brown. Next up in the second row is The Look. This is a purplish gray type color. We have Muse. This is definitely more of like a army green. We have Unexpected. This is definitely like a mustard yellow. Then we have Pouty. This is like an orange brown. And then last for that row is Transform, and this is again more of like a very like medium neutral brown. Moving on to the last row is Smokin'. So this is like a grayish black type of color. I mean, it definitely looks a little bit more black, but there is a hint of like grayness to it. Then we have Shapely. This did not swatch the best, but this is like a dark forest kind of green. Then we have Doe-Eyed. This is a very chocolate type brown, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks super similar to Goddess, which is up here. They both look very similar. One might be a little bit more warm and the other one might be a little bit more cool, but honestly they look very similar. I feel like we could have done something a little bit different. Then we have Ready. This is a reddish brown. Then we're going to move on to the shimmers. We have Accentuate. This is a silver. Next up we have Shine. This is like one of those like topperish green, it like shifts green type of shade. We have Centerfold, which is a true gold. We have Wink, which is a pink with some like champagne sparkles in it. And then here's like a greenish gold type of shade, and that's Starlit. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on into the liquid lip options. So the first one right here is the lip liner and the liquid lipstick in the shade, does it say on here? Oh, Like a Pro. Next up are going to be these two shades right here, and that is going to be in the shade, these are so hard to read, Haunting. Then you have this lip liner duo right here, and that's in Dollface. And then finally for the last ones is we have Tease. What I really like about her palettes is she, in a way, already kind of curates something for you. So you can really just go up and down like this row or column and you would have something like you wouldn't have to think about it. But of course, you know, you can always mix and match. There's tons of things that you can do with her palettes. I think her palettes they're top-notch quality. So I kind of want to do something a little bit more like fall-esque, which I'm sure you guys are like, well, what's unusual with that? Yeah, there's not. So I kind of want to focus on these 3 shades right here. Those are the 3 shades I really want to focus on matte-wise. Not sure what I want to do shimmer-wise quite yet. I'm thinking either Starlit or Centerfold, but not 100% for sure. So let's go ahead and let's just like dive on in. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with this shade Unexpected, which is more of like that mustardy type of brown. Very limited kick up, but did coat the brush nicely. I will say her shadows are, yep, generally pretty pigmented. This one is definitely no exception. But I do think I will probably have to build it up just a little bit. But I feel like it definitely blends nicely. We're going to go ahead and move on into this shade right here called Pouty. And I'm just going to take that exact same brush. Again, limited kick up, but did coat the brush nicely. And here we go. Good pigmentation. Blending really well with the other shade. Not looking muddy, patchy, anything like that. It's just working really nice. So then for the outer corner shade, we're going to go on into, yeah, okay. We'll do Doe-Eyed. I was kind of deciding if I wanted to do Doe-Eyed or Goddess, but honestly, I think they're probably going to look the exact same. So I think it matters at this point. Again, not a lot of kick up in the pan. Definitely did coat the brush. And laying down just really nicely. And then I'll just kind of swoop it in just a little. So again, I only wanted to go in with 2 of the shimmers. We have like this green gold and we have like this gold. Yeah, I think I like Starlit the green gold a little bit better. Oh yeah. Her shimmer formula is just a really good shimmer formula as well. Just Blvd in general makes my heart happy. It's right up there with like Give Me Glow, where it's like every product that they come out with is just, it's so good and it makes me so excited and I can't wait to like purchase whatever it is they're releasing. Like, I just want to purchase everything, and honestly I think I do own just about everything off of Blvd's website. Like I've got like her brushes, I've got, let me think about this. Yeah, I've got her brushes, got all of her palettes, got this new collection. I don't know. Yeah, I think I've got everything, but okay. All right. So now we're going to dive on into this eyeliner, this little cream gel eyeliner. This is in, does this even have a shade name? Because I have not seen a shade name on like any of it, truthfully, for this specifically. Okay, so we've got, it's got a lot of protection here. Got layers on layers to peel off. Okay. Don't want it to, there we go. So it comes with like this little like tiny brush, tiny little angled brush. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to dip on into the pot. It kind of took a minute, but we're here. I'm just going to start to smudge on that eyeliner. Okay. Okay, so there's one line. So I'm just going to take a little bit more because I definitely want this a little bit more defined. It's definitely very soft right now. I want it to be pretty, I want it to be a little bit more bold. Okay, that's the second. So let's go ahead and Try this out a third time. And we're back. We are back. We are ready to do the lower lash line and do a lip before we dive into final thoughts. I think I want to do something a little bit different on the lower lash line. We'll see how well this goes. So I'm going to take like this greenish shade right here called Muse. Yes, Muse. And I am just going to focus on smoking that all around the lower lash line. Just really smoking it. Like so. Then I'm going to go into, I'm going to do Shapely next, which is just right underneath that. And I'm going to focus that up near my lash line, a little bit farther up. And then dead last is I'm going to take that smoking shade right here. I'm just going to focus that on like the outer third. Okay, we're definitely looking very, very fall-y, and y'all know, I'm here for it every day. All right, so now we need to think of a lip option. I'm thinking that tease. I will say the one negative about these is that on the lip liner, it doesn't tell you what shades they are. So if you are definitely one of those where it's like, I want the the one that goes with tease that came in the original packaging, unless you're keeping them together in like those bags, which I don't know if a lot of you are storing them that way. Like for me, I just put them up in like my little like storage drawer, so I wouldn't know what is what. So that can be a little bit frustrating, but you know, be mindful of that. So I'm gonna go in first off with this little lip liner. Alright, so here is the completed and final look. What do you guys think? I'm feeling very fall-y. I am absolutely in love with this look. There's nothing about this look that I hate. I love it all. I think this is so cute, so fun. I'm in love. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's talk about my the products that we tried, ranking them from my least favorite to my most favorite. So my least favorite is probably going to have to be like the little like brush. I think it's an okay brush, but I was having an issue like getting like, do you see all this extra product? Getting it just like transferred onto the lid. I just feel like it could have been a little bit denser and maybe a little bit bigger. But you know, if you like to do really detailed work, then you probably wouldn't like it any bigger. But like, there's just like so much that's still just coming off this brush. So anyways, probably just not my favorite brush. Next up is then going to be the gel eyeliner pot. Maybe it's just because like the brush wasn't good, or maybe like it's also just like a very like light black where you do have to like build it up and layer it up. I'm not 100% for sure. I'll have to play with it again, but I do prefer something where it's just kind of like a 1 or 2 swipe. And to even get to like this level that we have on the eyes, it was like a 4 swipe kind of deal. Next up are going to be the liquid lipsticks. I think that they chose some really beautiful shades, especially for fall. So you definitely had one that was like a little bit more brownish. You had one that was a little bit more pinky. You had a more like burgundy option, and then you had like a red option. So I think you have like a lot of your bases covered with just those 4 options. They are a little bit drying, so I did throw like a gloss on top to help with the drying of it, and I think it looks really good with it. So I really like those. Again, you have all your bases covered. You've got something dark and vampy, you've got a red, you've got like a brownish type shade, and then you have something that's a little bit more pinky. So I think there's something in there for everybody. Even if you don't like all those colors, you could definitely pick the 1 or 2 that would speak most to you. So I really liked that. Next up is going to be these lip liners. They're really nice, really creamy. They're pigmented. They glide beautifully. I like that it's a twist up. I like that it has a sharpener with it. The only downside to this is, again, there's no shade names on here. So now I have no idea which is which, and I literally are going to have to go through and swatch until I find the one that I'm looking for. And I would just prefer just to have to like open up my drawer and try to find the the name instead of trying to swatch all of them to find the shade that I want. Last, my all-time favorite is this palette. It's so beautiful. I created such a beautiful fall look. Honestly, this whole entire palette screams fall to me. If you guys are not new here, you guys will know fall is my favorite. Like, I had put in, I'd done a video, like, if I could only keep 10 palettes, and honestly, so many of them had, like, grunge, fall vibes, and that's, like, one of my all-time favorite color stories. Like, my favorite part about fall is, like, Halloween and, like, the fall makeup. Those are, like, my top two favorite things of all times for the fall. And this is definitely giving you like that grungy fall vibe. So I'm 100% here for it. Again, quality is good. It is pigmented. It is blendable. The shimmers are incredible. They all work well together. It doesn't look muddy, cakey, patchy, like none of the above. It just literally just glides on the eye. Alright, so that is it for today's video. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to go and hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. Don't forget to go follow me over on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!